Yo, what's going on, guys? So pretty crazy NFP day. We'll try to break it down here. Big thing today. We took all-time highs again, right? We wicked all-time highs. It's kind of what I mentioned this morning. We got to be careful. We're either going to get either some kind of move up here on the 4 hour, and that move's gonna. I said we're either gonna get a dip down and then a trend day up, or we're gonna get some kind of wick up and then we're gonna start to come back down, probably towards these relative equal daily lows down here. So I think this is gonna be the main target going into next week. Um, Assuming this 4 hour gets inverse. So that's what I'm watching. For going into next week, I think this is target number one down here, 826. These daily equal lows or relative equal lows down here. It's just this kind of displacement down off of like this kind of off of these highs. Just kind of shows you like, okay, well, where can we go? Like where's the most likely lows, especially with a candle like that. Easy answer down here to that 826 level. So what happened today? Let's kind of break that down a little bit here. Um, so this morning we open, right. We get a little pump. We go up to all-time highs, and then remember this morning we were kind of with this rejection block, this hourly rejection block kind of sent us down overnight. We had Asia come up, and then we had London move up here, and then we had London manipulate down, took out Asia lows, and then New York comes in, and then sends up to all-time highs. The biggest thing to take away from today was what happened at 10 o'clock. This is what I'm always like trying to preach. 10 o'clock is always that very important time uh, to where we find some kind of potential reversals in the market. Notice how so what happened was obviously 10 o'clock hits, right? As soon as 10 o'clock hits, what do you notice? Price starts to stall out here. So this was your 10 o'clock turtle soup today, where you take a high, you take another high, and then right at 10, between that 15 time, you get your soup, and then reversals happen. We expect reversals at 10 and 2 o'clock. If they're going to happen, they're going to happen around 10 and 2 o'clock every single day. And you see that's what happened here. So whatever happens at 10 o'clock, you don't want to fade that most of the time because it's going to go towards other liquidity. What did we have? We had obvious liquidity sitting down here at these data lows, right? So we went down to data lows, and then it's like, okay, what can we go down to next? If we don't bounce off data lows, well, remember what I mentioned last night and this morning, we had this hourly FEG down here. So like if we don't get some kind of reversal off of data lows up here, and we just start displacing down, obviously we could go to this low, or maybe just 50%. But you see we had a 4 hour order block here. We had a daily order block. We're currently in still, and and obviously the 4 hour FEG is going to be a very strong draw. So you see that's where price is at, and now that's kind of where we're waiting for. Other than that, just very typical downtrend day conditions. Like this is what you expect with the NFP. I mean, you get a 9:30 Judas up, and then you get a 10 o'clock start of a trend day down. Um, Coming into like 2 o'clock, we had a little move up. You see what happens. We come up just to fill in this 15-minute order block reject there. Yeah, we inversed it, but we're in a sell model. So I still think it's like I just showed you, it's a bigger sell model down to at least these lows, and then probably most likely don't think we're going to reverse there, and then we're going to go down to 826 here. And then the other thing today, like you could tell after we didn't kind of reverse when NQ took the data lows, we had ES data lows, right? We had ES data lows right here. So when NQ took them, ES was still way up here. So we had an SMT, right? We could have got a potential reversal. No sign of any kind of reversal there. Told us ES also wanted to go down for those equal lows. And then what else told us that? This 15-minute order block is what told me everything on ES today. Look how we just closed below. validates this as an order block. Price comes back up into here, taps the body twice, and then what? We deliver right down to data lows. So that's kind of like why I just remained bearish most of the day, and then the same thing. Like when this candle closes below, this becomes your 15-minute prop block. So when this closes, you expect strong momentum down here, and then what? Order blocks come back up, gets rebalanced just like NQ, and then we deliver back down, showing us our next targets should be down here on ES, and then also I would be looking for Thursday's low. Probably Thursday's low on ES going into next week down here at that 50.86 level. So that's what I'm looking for on ES. But yeah, NQ very very clean price action today. May not have felt like it, but I mean that's absolutely textbook right there. 10 o'clock reversal, between 10 and 10:30 reversal. But you can see how the price started to really stall out right at 10 o'clock here, signaling that we could have some kind of a reversal. Because why? Because of the higher time frame was swept. Another thing to take note of. So Notice how we had an SMT, right? ES failed to even come up here and take this high today at 10 o'clock. So, and then, NQ did, right? NQ came up here and took it. So we had an SMT as well. So we had a bearish SMT. One took the high. ES wasn't even strong enough to go up and take the high. And then what happened? As soon as we take the high, we start delivering down. So that's just another example of like what an SMT is. Other than that, well, take a quick look at the weekly candle. We're still in the weekly order block here. We did not form a weekly order block here. Let's check the daily quick. Daily did not form a daily order block to the downside, unless I guess we're already closed, duh. But if we would have closed below this, we would have had a daily order block to the downside. But you see, we did not get that. But still expect downside going into next week with this 4-hour order block here. This 4-hour order block and this 4-hour FPG being the bias. If we hold this, then we look for some kind of retracement up, right? We look for some kind of retracement back up into here. Kind of maybe up into 50%, tap a 4-hour order block here, and then go lower. I mean, that's a possibility as well. We get some kind of bounce here, and then lower. Why? Because we left like an hourly FEG up here, and look where how that lines up. So you could hold this 4-hour, bounce up into this hourly, even though I think this candle would have this hourly, if we were gonna come up here, this hourly wouldn't have rejected here, and we probably would have came up here. So maybe we don't come up there now unless Sunday opens, and when we start displacing up here, then we'll look for some kind of rejection up here. But other than that, I think we just get continuation down to that 826 level. A couple plays that we took today. Let's go over them real quick. Just because I took quite a few today and I wanted to go over them with you guys. So what happened here? So here, we took this play right here. We took the big up move today. Off the low. So why? Well, obviously because we had ran into a daily order block. We had ran into this 4-hour order block. We ran into a 4-hour order block. Ran into a daily order block. Look how the bodies held that so far. So we were delivering from this 4-hour FEG, daily order block, and a 4-hour. And look what happens. We get a 5-minute inverse. We got in. I think at 1860 we got in. Yeah, we got in at 1860, so we kind of chased here. You could just tell by the speed and momentum that this thing wanted to go up, and why. Well, our target was, we sold way early, but we still got I think about 45 points on this. Our target was this. So obviously we knew we were in a sell model. We were going against the trend, but what happens in sell models? We get 50% retraces. We go up and we fill these FVGs that don't get filled, and then what? We push lower. The market never makes it easy. We always 50% up and then down, and then keep going lower until we hit the higher time frame liquidity that we're going after. So this was the big target. The big target was this. So we see a 15-minute FEG sitting right at 50%, right? Huge, huge, huge target. So remember, FEGs don't like to go unfilled. We come up, we come back and rebalance this. We ended up selling. So we got in at 1860. We obviously trimmed, went break even, that whole jazz, and then we sold right here at 18,105, I believe, just before 50% and just before this 15-minute FEG for 45 points. So that was the last play that we took today. The next play was a 1 minute chase. We kind of chased equal lows with 1M and Q. So this is what I seen here on this play. So as soon as I seen this candle right here closes under here, this makes your 5 minute order block. We came up, tapped into this, and we got in at like as soon as we got the rejection off it and we started coming down, I got in at 18,260, and I said, all right, we're gonna hold for data lows here. We should not come back up, and we should not, you know, this 5 minute order block should be respected. And look how we like respected it perfectly here. We hit it perfectly to CE of it almost, and then we delivered straight down. We caught 50 points on that one. And then I believe there was one more trade we took. We got in at, okay, it was the 1 minute at, let's see if I can find it here. The 1 minute at 370. Okay, so it was way up here. Or unless that was yesterday. That might have been yesterday's. No. Let's see. 9, so 10:48 today. Okay, so it was here this morning. So it was this one right here. I was watching this 1 minute right here. So this 1 minute, we took, based on this. So obviously we had already had a nice little a little pullback here, and I seen this. We had hit. At this point, you don't know if we're in like a full sell model yet or not. We hadn't broken structure here, but if you look at this, we had hit 50% on the 5 minute. Looks good, right? Looks really good. We filled in this. We hit this 5 minute FVG. These are the trades that I'm always looking for, by the way. So that's why I'm just going over them, so you guys can start maybe finding them yourselves. But it's always important to know where you're delivering from, right? So like on the first one we took today, we were delivering from daily OB, 4-hour OB, and the 4-hour FEG. We get a 5 minute inverse. That's our confirmation showing us price wants to move up for some kind of liquidity. In this case, we had a 5 minute. We had a 5 minute FVG we filled. We had came down. We had hit 50%, and look how we bounced right off the order block here of this 5 minute. So I go. So when I see this, I go down to the 1 minute chart and try not to lose it, and you see what happens. You see what happens. At first, we start to reject it. And I'm thinking, okay, this is showing me that it's a sell model. But then we come down. We have a failure swing to take out this low. What happens? We close above. We take a long position here at 380, and then we aim for we trimmed at 390 at this first high because we knew we were probably going against the trend. We trimmed some at 390, and then we held, and then we didn't hit this high because this is actually a protected high, so it makes sense why we didn't take it. But we did sell at 390, I think at 399 actually, perfectly. Yep, trim at 399, and then we went to a break even. So we pretty much top ticked that one. If you got filled, nice. If not, you should have got stopped at a break even down here. So that was the 3 trades today. 3 for 3 today. All very, very, very nice plays for about 120 points if you caught every single point of those. But other than that, really nothing else to go over. Just your typical start of a sell model. Here on the 5 minute and on the 15 hourly as well. So pretty textbook. That's all I really have to show you guys. I'm gonna try to make a video this weekend. Hope you guys have a good weekend, a safe weekend, and we'll catch you guys on Monday.